quick video out about my current 4Runner build, what I believe to be a sweet spot between functional, good looking, and not too over the top with modifications. Like I said, this is going to be quick, so we'll jump right in and start at the front. First thing you'll notice is the black valence swap and the TRD Pro grille. I also swapped in the Baja Designs fog lights and put some squadrons up top. I think the mounting bracket is made by Rego. We've got an ARB Safari snorkel on the passenger side, and below that a Bilstein 5100 on Old Man Emu springs and SPC upper control arms. I took it down to 88 rotors to have that work done, and they also threw in a Viper cut for me to get some extra clearance. I'm running that on some KO2 tires. And off to the side, we've got the factory Toyota rock sliders. I love this low profile look on those. Luckily, I haven't had to use them yet, so they're in great shape. Moving on to the roof, we've got a 4Runner Slimline 2 rack with their light bar up front. Again, I wanted to keep things low profile, and this thing mounted under front up here just looks great, I think. Coming around to the rear, you'll see a 4Runner ladder, and up on the rack we've got a Roof Nest Falcon 2. I love the tent, especially with the dual T-slot channels that allows me to mount things like a Kamek outpost and other accessories since the rack itself is being taken up by the tent. I've also got a couple crossbars on top of the tent to throw different boards on, like my surfboard or snowboard. Back on the passenger side, we've got the Rinse Kit rack shower. This is my all-time favorite accessory, by far the thing I use most, and will absolutely be bringing with me for the new truck. I've got another video on my channel reviewing this if you want to see more. Hopping into the rear, we've got a custom drawer build by Overlander Woodworks. You can find him on Instagram. He does amazing work, super cool guy, and I'm considering doing a seat delete on my new truck and will 100% be going back to him. It's got two drawers that pull out with a table underneath the driver's side drawer. I also had him put in some removable dividers that are great for securing cargo so things aren't bumping around while I'm off-road. There's also some little side compartments here that cover up great, as well as a couple hidden compartments beneath the sleeping platform, which is removable. I've only got 50% in because my fridge is on the driver's side, but I could remove the fridge and lay out the other half to have a full sleeping platform. Paint job isn't the best on this, I know. I opted to put on some bed liner by myself to save cost. I wasn't super stoked about using carpet in the rear, so that's why I chose that, and it's held up pretty well and served its purpose of being waterproof and durable. On the sides, we've got some Rego Molly panels. I have some quick fists on here to hold an axe, a shovel, as well as a fire extinguisher. On the driver's side, I usually have a medical kit as well as some climbing equipment. Behind the driver's seat, we've got a Dometic 55 powered by an EcoFlow Delta Max 2. We've got the Delta Max 2 attached to the alternator charger, which sits under the driver's seat and is wired to the alternator, so I essentially have infinite power, which has been amazing. Up to the front of the cabin, the only real modification I've done here, aside from visual stuff like carbon fiber, is a Rego dash mount. It's got a nice MagSafe attachment for holding my phone, as well as a Garmin InReach mount that I modified to fit my Midland radio. I think that wraps it up. I'm going to head home now to start deconstructing the rig. It's been amazing, and I don't think I would change a single thing about it, but it's time for me to move on to something bigger. If you have any questions about the build or how I wired things up, for example, feel free to drop a comment below and I'll answer.